What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, a few people have been asking for games against me, so tonight I decided I would play a few people. Now, the team I'm going to be using for the matches is similar to the 5 million team that you see in the other video, but Butler and Smalling, Inform Pogba and Inform and Zonzi have come in. And Pogba and Zonzi I really love as players on the game, so I'll bring them in. The formation is going to change during the game. It's going to go to 4-1-2-1-2 with Nzonzi playing the centre defensive mid, Modric and Cruz either side, Pogba at cam, Fekir up front. And the first person that was available was Cryptic FIFA. So we got into a game. He was playing with a full Premiership team. Got players I absolutely can't stand like Musa and Kante, Smalling. Players that I seem to get problems against. David Silva not really played against that much, to be fair. But quite a strong standard gold Prem team. But in the 9th minute then we get the ball with a great bit of passing play here. Ends up going to Lacazette. Nice tidy finish into the corner to give us the 1-0 lead. And then a few minutes later we get through Lacazette. Good bit of dribbling. Terrible pass, but then for some reason Smalling absolutely blasts the ball out. From the resulting corner we do the near post tactic. And it's actually gone down as an own goal, which I couldn't work out. I thought it was a good volley at first, but then looking on the replay, he actually volleys it straight into Smalling's shoulder. And it gives us a 2-0 lead. Not long after then, in the 19th minute, the goal kick, we pick the ball up, Pogba, little 1-2, Fekir back to Lacazette, and with his left foot he buries it, makes it 3-0 within 20 minutes. 33rd minute then, goal kick from Lloris. We sort of win the header. He's on the counter then. Silva with the ball into Musa. 1-2. We read the pass with Ramos and then we're on the counter again. Quick passing seems to be his undoing. Fekir to Pogba. Pogba waits for the run of Cruz. And this is why I like this team so much. Obviously it is expensive. They are high rated players, but I seem to get a lot from each player, not just relying on a couple. Look at his passing there and then Pogba with that 25-yarder straight into the far corner for 4-0. Now what happened in the 70th minute, there was not much else. People might assume it was a no loss glitch. I think it might just be a problem with FIFA since they've tried to fix it. And I was swapping things around, and then all of a sudden you've lost connection to EA servers and we get the loss. But spoke to him after, he said it weren't no loss glitch, and you know, I'll take his word for it. Next game then against King Gregory, again a full Premiership team. Robert Firmino, another player that I seem to have trouble against. So it's not quite a full Prem team. We've got Varane and ter Stegen in. But yeah, in the 19th minute then, we attack him with Pogba. It's what he does best. Waits for it. And there you go. Modric, there he goes. Right foot, finesse into the far corner. Gives us a 1-0 lead. And as I was saying in the last sort of like few clips, I love this team because so many players contribute. And you see in this game, we get multiple different scorers. Again, Zonzi there gives the ball away off his heel but wins it back. He's such a strong midfielder. And definitely improvement on his last inform. We go with Cruz, waiting for the run of Pogba. Pogba one touch and slots it past the keeper and gives us a 2-0 lead. From the resulting centre then he takes it quick, runs through with Pedro. Careless slide tackle. And then he plays the ball in. Gets through with Firmino, forces a great save from Butland. Just coming up to the 39th minute then, he gets a counter-attack with Welbeck. And this is what I'm saying about Firmino. Look at that, strength past Ramos and Smalling, holds up, shifts it onto his left foot and tucks it away, barring in for a great goal, making it 2-1. But from the result in centre then, we pass it back to Pogba, into Lacazette, Fekir, Lacazette, holding it up, waiting for support. Good little skill, loses the ball. We win it back again with Cruz. Pogba's got it then. Slide tackle to Lacazette. Quick 1-2. Cruz is overlapping. And there you go. There's the third goal. And also the third different scorer. So playing with that narrow diamond in midfield. Regardless, they're three midfielders have scored now. And 2 strikers haven't. Actually, they've contributed, but they haven't been getting the goals. Now into the 74th minute, then we get Marcelo. Good little back heel nutmeg. And this is where we start turning the passing on again. fake to go to Modric. Pogba holds it up, waits for Lacazette, and it's just slotted into the corner. Gives us a 4-1 lead. You can see in the 80th minute he gets through. Mistake by Modric, I think that was with the pass into James, Welbeck. And it seems to happen a lot to me, like players getting in each other's way. Look at that, Ramos and Zonzi tripping over each other. He does well, it's a good little 1-2 here. Gets himself through, and again Butland stands tall and makes a good save. And eventually it goes out somehow for a goal kick. And then in the 86th minute, Smalling, good strength. Pogba, little roulette, waits for the run, actually loses the ball, but we retrieve it, ends in Zonzi with his strength. Fekir, 1-2 with Pogba, waits for the overlap, and then Fekir buries it into the far corner, gives us a 5-1 lead. Little bit flattering, but with the stats after the game, 16 shots on target, 5 goals isn't too bad. Now for what was an absolute tougher game against Beast Mode FIFA. He's been a subscriber for a long time. He's got a solid team, the likes of Ramos, Lacazette, Griezmann. In the 12th minute we get through with Pogba, go to Fekir, pass it across, Lacazette to Pogba. It's a weak effort at Oblak. Then 15th minute again with Pogba, holding it up. Toni Kroos makes a nice overlapping run, has a shot again straight at Oblak, and the score remained at 0-0. And then from a throw out from Oblak, ball comes back to Toni Kroos eventually, holds it up, good little overlap by Modric, and then we turn back to Kroos. Lacazette shoots, it hits the post, comes off Oblak. I'm thinking it's got to be a tap in, and somehow between keeper and defender he gets that clear, and it keeps it at 0-0. Then in the 22nd minute, Lacazette gets through as a finesse, and Butler makes his first save. So all this, it was quite an even game. It was actually quite an enjoyable game to play in. Plenty of chances from both players, and it was tough. Felt like a FUT Champions game. I know Beast Mode FIFA has got quite a good record overall, and he weren't going easy whatsoever. You can see Griezmann gets the ball with James into Lacazette, makes a bit of space, and he buries it in the corner and gives himself a 1-0 lead. But the important thing isn't to panic. Griezmann has a shot there, forces Butland into a save, and then from the counter we give it away again. Lacazette gives it to Griezmann, he hits the post and we get that little bit of luck. So maybe it evened itself out from when I hit the post earlier in the game. And from there again, careless play, gives it to Modric. We finally intercept the ball again, and under pressure here at 1-0 down. Good bit of passing, but Ramos intercepts it. We're on the counter now, Pogba with the ball, charging forward. Holds it up, waits for an opportunity. Plays it to Fekir. Fekir back to Pogba onto his right foot, and he buries it and gives us the equaliser. From the centre then, he passes back to James. Tries a little fake shot. We read it and get the ball back. And I'm thinking, come on, we could get him with another sucker punch goal. Lacazette holds it up. Plays out wide to Marcelo, who's always charging forward. Modric into Pogba. Fekir down the line. Marcelo sees great build-up play. Crosses it in. Loses the header. We intercept it again with Nzonzi. Fekir, shot blocked. It is still not clear. We're still getting a pull. Pogba retrieves it this time. Again, he intercepts it, pulls it back. Lacazette shoots, and it's another great save by Oblak. Just before half-time then, he makes a breakaway. Great ball out to Lacazette. Lacazette uses his pace to full effect. Gets around Smalling. Runs it, and then he shoots straight through Ramos' legs and into the corner. And I was thinking, how has that gone in? But then watching the replay, you actually see, there you go, straight through Ramos' legs. Butland can't see it, and it's an absolute great finish by him. And you see, he's had 4 shots, 3 on target, scored 2. Clinical finishing. I've had 10 shots, 8 on target, not scored. He brought Son on at half time. I was thinking it's probably the player of the month. I know he's actually an incredible player. But we do well from the start. Kroos into Nzonzi, passing it around, keeping it away from him, putting his players out of position. Modric runs with it here. You can see this little pull back to Fekir into Nzonzi. Modric carries on his run, gets it to him, he smashes it into the far corner to make it 2-2. And then in the 50th minute, Nzonzi gets a little ball roll, plays it out to Modric. Modric back to Pogba. Finesse off the bar and into safety. Again, intercepting it there. Cruz throwing himself into a tackle. Still don't quite get the ball. Kazawa, good switch. Still evenly balanced. Nzonzi intercepts it. Plays it to Fekir. Fekir to Pogba. Pogba holds it up. Back to Fekir. Fekir buries it into the far corner. Great finish. And it puts us in the lead for the first time in the game. 65th minute then. Son out wide. Good overlap by DeMarcos. Back to Son. Son to Lacazette. Little scoop turn. Back to Son. Back to Modric. Good feet. And he buries it and it's 3-3. And again, it's up to this point, it's completely either way. You know, it's just about taking your chances. He certainly was taking his, so I couldn't afford to give him any. 70th minute, we have a corner. Gets cleared to the edge of the box. Fekir picks it up. Plays it to Nzonzi. Good bit of strength. Holds it up. Holds it up. Holds it up. Pogba offers. And then what about this for a finish? Outside of the foot. Into the far corner. And that puts 4-3 up. Looking at the replay then. Probably not the greatest technique. I don't know how he's managed to just about get it. But it's a goal nonetheless. We're not going to complain. 89th minute then. We're looking for that goal to seal the game. Good bit of play by Marcelo. Plays out. Cruz. Step over by Nzonzi. Holding up. Bellerin's up there as well. Back to Pogba. Shoots and he forces another save from Oblak. And that was pretty much it for that game. Close game. I felt dominated on shots. He beat me on possession. But at the end of it, we are now 4-0 up against subscribers. So please let me know if you do fancy a game. It's PS4 only. And I'll try to arrange something next time I've got a bit of spare time to do some games. Thank you for your support and feedback on the video and giving me ideas of what you want to see. Be sure to check out all the people I've played. I'll leave links to their channels in the description below. Take care guys, see you soon.